All right, guys, in this service call, we have a customer that has a Daikin package unit. They say it's constantly running, but it's not cooling. They can't feel any air coming out at all, and something's going on. So we're going to go out there, we're going to take a look and see if we can get them going. Hopefully all the dads out there had a good Father's Day. We're back at it Monday morning, providing for our families, doing what we do best. Let's go. Here is the unit we're working on here. It's not running right now. We'll go turn it on by the thermostat. We've replaced both these Bosch units. We installed both these. So maybe we can sell them a package unit too. Now, this isn't actually that old. Looks like 2016. So let's go in, get it turned on, see what it's doing. It doesn't appear froze up. Alright, it's a Google Nest thermostat. Turn it on, see what happens. Well, it's running. Let's get it opened up. By the way, guys, I just got this in the mail. It's got an impact and a drill. I got a full review coming on it. Stay tuned for that. I think it's safe to bet we don't have any blower operation. This is frosting up. Let's find out where that is. All right, here is our blower, X13. It's not even trying to run, nor is it warm. Let's see if we have a G call. Here and here, we have no G. No G call. I wonder if he just put that thermostat in. Let's see if we can give it a G call if the blower starts. We're going to jump between R and G. See what happens. We still have no blower. Huh. Let's see here. So yellow and black should be our 240. Oh. Look at this. Did that just fall off there? What the hell? Why is that not hooked up? Let's shut it down. All right, so whenever you have these X13 motors, you have usually a ground, your 240 volts, and then usually 2 speed taps. So on this one, our pink, let me get this right, our pink and our black are going to be coming from our control. Pink and black is going to be our 240 volt. This is ground. Blue is going to be our 24 volt common. And then over here we have white, and then this yellow wire should go somewhere. So we need to figure out where that one goes. Just for now, we're going to put it on 3. That snapped in there. And we're going to start it back up. I'm still concerned why we didn't have G. And I want to make sure we're not still froze up. All right, let's plug this back in. Now we have R to G still jumped. And there's our blower. All right, we need to figure out what the hell happened here. Let me disconnect that again. This is a gas pack, so we don't have electric heat. But we still have 2 speed taps. So this goes to our blower. We're gonna figure this out. This goes to our blower most likely. All right, let me do some poking around here. All right, we're back around here to the blower section. We wanna make sure this is good and locked in. Then we're gonna put the panel back on. Make sure that doesn't come out of there again. That is really weird because that's snapped in there tight. So either it wasn't snapped in there tight or somebody took that out of there. And then we still have speed tap 5 that I want to figure out what that does. It's probably for heating, but typically you only have a speed tap 5 if you have electric heat, and this does not. This has gas heat. But so we're going to leave this on 3 for now. If we have to adjust it later, we will. But we're going to put the panel back on so we can investigate, for one, why we didn't have a G call coming from the thermostat also. All right, we at least now have blower operation. Going 1.7 amps, 1.76, but we still don't have a G call. That means the blower will at least come on with a Y call. But I'm still concerned why we don't have a G call. So let's go inside to that Nest thermostat and see what the hell. I'm going to disconnect power out here, and we're going to go inside and see if it's, for one, hooked up. If it is hooked up, why we don't have G out here. All right, I jumped R to G inside, so that means I should have continuity between R and G here. And I don't. So we have a broken G wire somewhere. Not the end of the world, considering a Y call will bring on the fan, but I would still like to get to the bottom of wherever that broken wire's at. The wire inside looks like a different wire than this wire. Yeah, see, it's a different wire. We only have a 5 wire up here. Only a 5 wire, and that wire looks okay. It's the same wire going into the crawl space. Means it's spliced underneath the house somewhere. All right, I traced the wire out going to the package unit, and it actually gets pinched in this air handler underneath here. So we're gonna open that up, see if we broke a wire there, repair it if need be, and then keep tracking. Yeah, it got crunched in there pretty good. We're gonna cut that and we'll splice the wires. All right, I found a splice here. It doesn't look too sporty. Let's see if we can fix that up. This is probably where we lost our G at here, because when I cut the other wire, it was not cut all the way. So we'll see if we can repair that. There's got to be another splice though, because that's only a 5 wire going upstairs. We have a pretty severe bend in our G wire here. We'll fix that and then keep moving. This wire has a lot of splices in it. We might tell the homeowner we need to run a new thermostat wire for this one. One continuous run, 8 or 10 wire from the thermostat to the outdoor, to the unit. A lot of splices in this. All right, I found the actual splice from 5 to 10. It's right here. It's actually right next to this. So I don't know why they spliced it like this, but we're going to do away with this piece of wire so we can splice it from right here to here and at least do away with one splice. All right, I got this guy spliced now. Got rid of all this here. We'll pull that out of there. And now we'll go check and see if we have a proper G now. Well, after all that, we are still missing G somewhere. If we test, I have fan set to on inside. Test between common and G. You guys see that at the bottom? We still have nothing. Only other thing we can do at this point is run a new thermostat wire from the thermostat to the outdoor unit. One continuous run, which I was going to tell him to do that anyway. Good thing about it is I don't have to do that today because the Y call brings on G. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump G and Y together in the meantime, just in case. So I'm going to jump Y and G together. That way I know that fan is going to come on anytime Y is called. He's not going to need continue. I'm just going to let him know he can't run continuous fan right now because there's a broken G wire. We're going to come back. We'll run a new thermostat wire for him. We'll continue, even though that wasn't even our main issue. Our main issue was the wire that came off of the ECM blower motor. I found that issue when I just got poking around here. So that'll be another service we do at a later date, run them a new thermostat wire. All right, guys, we got the customer back operational, but we have to make a return visit to run a new thermostat wire. Not the end of the world because we do have blower operation with a Y call now, but I want to replace that thermostat wire. It's not right. We're not getting a G call. There's a break somewhere in that wire. Just couldn't find it. Plus, there's too many splices. That wire is just in too bad a shape. We're going to run one continuous wire from the thermostat all the way to the unit, just like it's supposed to be. And we're going to tack it up real nice to the floor joist, get it off the ground so it's not getting crawled on and pinched in panels and stuff like that. So, all right, guys, let me know what you guys would have done any different down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.